Hey guys, NBaya update week number 10.
NBaya is sponsored by localhost, the only place where the code is always working.
I had to reset everything, I had to start from scratch, but this week was great, really great. I started building things and I got the idea, the concept where I need to go. And I had a great example. I'm following Pixar footsteps. If you remember Pixar, when they just started, they had this lamp that jumped on the ball. They keep it in their logo till today. But the reason that this was the demo was because at that time they couldn't create anything better. At that time the computer simulation wasn't good enough and they could only handle rigid things, not things that move, not cloth, not hair, not soft bodies, something like that. But they've decided they're going to use it as an advantage. Okay, this is the limit of what I can create, but I can create a great story even under that limit. Later on, they did the same with Toy Story, when they actually couldn't build great Snow White. They've decided that the figures that they are going to compute should be rigid. So what's the best thing they can do? Make a story about toys. And I'm doing the same. That's what I've decided. I'm doing the same. I can't create a big city. I'm going to create the best next thing, similar thing that I'm going to build in it. So what I'm going to build is a motherboard, you know, the printed motherboard with all the elements in it. And the elements are kind of city because I'm going to build it city size. Only it's much simpler. And once I've decided that, the next thing is, okay, what's the theme? Like in the Pixar lamp. Okay, you can create a lamp that bounces. So, what's the story? And then that's when it hit me. I'm talking about AI, I'm talking about computers, I'm talking about being a geek, being cringy, being a boomer, being someone old trying to build something new. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do with it. So the scene is an old computer, but the overall theme is that's the hallucination of an AI, of a frustrated AI, of an AI with a mother issues. In his case, motherboard issues. Things are blowing, things are not stable, things are buggy and falling apart. And that's the best thing, because in this case, any bug that I'll have, texture that is not loading properly, that's the AI nightmare. I don't care. Each bug is a feature. That's the thing that I'm aiming to. And that got me this smile because now it's fun. Now it's fun. And since it's fun, and since I don't care whether anyone will get it, I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna build a prototype. It's not the game. The game is 2 years from now. But I'm gonna build a prototype of that scene. I'm gonna create it as a game. It's gonna start, I've already decided on the date. The date that I'm gonna launch it is 25th April this year, 3 months from now. That's my birthday. I'm gonna give myself a present for my birthday, a working game. And that means I'm going to create objects, capacitors, transistors, resistors, motherboards, etc. until for, I guess, less than a month, 3 weeks. That's creating objects. 3 weeks after that, that's texture, colors, all that stuff, wrapping it. 3 weeks after that, that's creating motherboards, creating assemblies, and all that. I'm planning to do everything in software and everything in Python, and whatever I can't create in Python, I'm going to create with AI. I know that the game industry don't like AI. I like AI. This game is about AI. Everything is going to be artificial. Everything is going to be awkward. And once I'll get to that level, I'm going to upload the map. As I said, I'm aiming uploading first map on the 25th of April this year. So I have 3 months, and I don't care if anyone's gonna see it or not. I'm gonna do the full process. Once that is over, I'm gonna start some really serious dead jokes that are totally off. Some of the jokes are gonna be in Hebrew. Who's gonna get that? I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna create the best awkward, silly, stupid game I can create, and that will be graduation of first stage of creating a game. And then I can start thinking about what I'm gonna do, what's the game itself, because there is the map, there is the theme, and then there's the theme or the story behind it, and then there is the game. What are the players trying to achieve? Do they try to kill each other like in Fortnite? Is it a mission? Do they try to extract something? Do they try to collaborate, to build something? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. As long as it makes me smile to think about awkward things I can build, and to build it, that's what I'm gonna do. So the next 2 or 3 weeks are gonna be building as many objects that I can build, capacitor, transistor, things like that. I mean, as many objects that I can create in order to create the scene. I've done it this week. I've done a full back and forth of creating a scene, which means creating an object, loading it to the engine, downloading it again from the engine, creating a world manipulation, currently only creating a grid of capacitor. That's the world manipulation. And loading again the complete world, the complete map, which in my case was 100 capacitors. The thing is, even though I'm doing this trick back and forth, the end results, that's the end results. The end result is not all the 100 capacitors are the same. And that's by code. That's a code creation. I only gave it the prototype, and then all the manipulation, wake up. All the manipulation of the location, the scale, the color are being created through Python, actually. It's not verse, it's Python. I need to create verse on top of that to create the behavior. Let's say exploding the capacitor, things like that. Anyway, that's my update. No update from my private life. I've decided to keep those separate from this channel. I have another channel. I have actually 3. I have another channel. My private life in Hebrew are on that channel, and the project on this channel. So If you want to hear about me taking walks, that's another place. This one's going to be strictly about what's happened this week, where am I, what I'm planning, and that's it. See you guys next week. Bye.